All right, today we are gonna find out what the top speed of our Unimog finally is. We've been building this thing for 3 years and we have no idea how fast it can go. This is a very unique Unimog. It's modified quite a bit. We have 54-inch tires on it, and we built this massive bed to accommodate 9 people. Now obviously with 9 people we're not gonna max the top speed out, but we're gonna find out how fast this thing goes anyway. Things to note, so this is a special Unimog because this is a CASE Unimog. So CASE, the construction company, bought a whole bunch of Unimogs back in the 70s and 80s and converted them to construction vehicles and modified them quite a bit. They put a rear sway bar on there to prevent like rolling, and also they put an 1.25 inch subframe on here, along with a whole bunch of different hydraulics and a couple added air lines. So this thing is really heavy. And another thing that they did that I'm not a fan of is they derated the engine. So this is technically called a MB4 9.4, 9.4 being horsepower. So this thing is only rated at 94 horsepower, and coupled with 54-inch tires, I have no idea what our top speed is gonna be. The factory CASE manual rates this at 46 miles an hour at 2,550 RPM. I have no idea if we're gonna hit 2,500 RPM in 4th gear or 8th gear, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see how fast we can go. I'm really excited about it, and yeah, let's see what this thing can do. All right, we're almost ready to test this thing. Megan's driving down the road. She's gonna get a nice drive-by shot. But things to note, we don't have an EGT gauge on this, so we don't know what our exhaust gas temperatures are gonna be. So we're not gonna totally redline this thing. I'm gonna give her what she wants to go. I'm not gonna push her any further because I don't know what the engine temperature is gonna be. Another thing to note, this is a good baseline test. Obviously, I want to know what the top speed is, but this is more so to get a baseline of when we do adjust the pump to get this engine back up to 110 horsepower. We know where we're coming from. We have a good baseline, so this is that baseline. But anyway, I think Megan's ready and we're gonna hit the road. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. We got our speedometer GPS app open. It's screen recording. Engine's warm and we're ready to go. Here we go. We just hit 50 miles an hour at 2,200 RPM. We actually ran out of real estate. We got a big turn coming up here. I don't think we're gonna go any faster than that, but that's not really that fast at all for the RPM that we were at. We were at 50 miles an hour at 2100 RPM. The engine was definitely struggling to get there. So I imagine if we turn up that horsepower, we can definitely hit 60, but 50 miles an hour in a Unimog is rough. Yeah, there you go. Holy heck. We also developed a little bit of a shake. That is from our tires. I don't think our tires are totally warmed up. These are bias ply tires. And I hit 50. These are bias ply tires. And so they take a little bit to warm up. And I think I just didn't let it warm up enough, but I'm not gonna do that again. We're just kind of driving around right now. I just switched to third gear. We're going roughly 20 miles an hour. I'm gonna give her full throttle, rolling full throttle in third. Oh, she's so slow. She's so slow. But we're gonna fix that. That's why we're doing a baseline. That's why we're doing a baseline, and yeah, we're gonna turn up the pump, but first we're gonna get an EGT gauge so that we know exactly what our engine is going through. All right, so there you go. That was slower than I was expecting, but we ran out of real estate. I had a slight shake in the rear end. I think it was coming from that rear driver tire not being fully warmed up. It's a bias ply tire. It's not a radial, so it takes a little bit of time to kind of even out. So yeah, I've definitely felt that shake coming from the rear end at those higher speeds. Another thing, so we were at 50 miles an hour at 2100 RPM. This thing is rated at 46 miles an hour at 2550 RPM. So there's a lot of room left. We just ran out of runway. This thing took quite a bit to get up to those higher speeds. So what are our next steps? Well, I definitely want to get an exhaust gas temperature gauge on here. That way I know exactly how hard this engine's working. I have no idea how hard the engine worked to get up to 50 miles an hour. You know, you have your operating temperature, your coolant temperature, but your exhaust gas temperature is a much better indicator of how hard, immediately how hard your engine's working. So that's the first thing we want to put on there. I want to know exactly what my exhaust gas temperatures are at. From there, then we can turn the fueling back up, try to get it back to factory settings, try to get it back up to 110, and from there see what the exhaust gas temperatures are like. If they jump up a lot, then we're just going to throw a turbo on it immediately and bring those exhaust gas temperatures down. If they're okay, we're going to play with the pump a little bit more, see how much we can get out of it. I've read that you can turn up the pump and get 130 horsepower out of it without adding a turbo. So we're basically going to adjust the fuel and find a good balance of power and EGT gauge or exhaust gas temperatures. We don't want them climbing too high too quickly. Those are what will kill your engine. If you adjust the fuel on a diesel pump, the exhaust gas temperatures, if you hit, 1300 degrees is right around where aluminum melts, and you don't ever want to go past that, especially if you got a turbo made of aluminum. Anyway, hope you guys liked that video. 50 miles an hour at 2100 RPM as a baseline. Now we know what we're dealing with. All of our future tests after we adjust the fuel are going to be from A to B in that exact same spot. So we have a good baseline. Hopefully you guys like that one. I have a whole bunch of work to do in the shop. Yesterday in the Mitsubishi Fuso, we sheared all of our axle to hub studs. They are stuck in there. I have 6 studs I have to go extract. So without further ado, if you ain't getting stuck, you ain't trying hard enough. Hope you guys like this Unimog video. Yeah, see you guys next time.